Yobe State, that despite a few setbacks that we've had, that things are going to improve. We're bringing in more enablers, we're bringing in more troops. And I can assure you that we will not go back to the years like 2015, because it will be out of place for me to have worked so hard there to bring peace. And now that I'm the Chief of Army Staff, to see that that peace is being eroded. So we're going to do everything possible to make things better, that I can assure you. But I will not tell you the details here, because it's not for the press. But the Yobe people should rest assured that things will improve, and they shouldn't have any need to fear. But that said, I think as Nigerians, we need to come together more than ever before to see that we checkmate all this myriad of insecurity. Because if we don't, at some point, we will not have a country to live in. So we need the cooperation of everybody, not only Yobians. We need the cooperation of all Nigerians to bring this menace to an end. Like I said, if we don't do that now, and it's very important we do that now, because if you look at what is happening in the Sahel region is on fire, and if we allow that fire to come down this way, then we'll be in trouble. So it's best as a country for us to raise up, forestall what is coming, and nip it in the bud as fast as possible. The government, headed by the President, Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is particularly committed, because it's something that he has told me personally several times. But we, as the players, we need to retreat this to more Nigerians, so that together we can make Nigeria better. So we need the support of the government, the support of the good people of Yobe, and by extension other states. That is my message this morning. Thank you.
And especially this is the second time you are coming in a row. When the Goneri attack took place, you were here even when we were away in Saudi Arabia for the Lesser Hajj, and we spoke with you. And since then things have improved, and then suddenly this unfortunate one, that of the Bunigari attack. But I'm sure with you and your team, it shall be well. And let me commiserate with all of us, sympathize with us for the gallant men that paid the supreme price. And of course, we can't really thank and appreciate the members of Nigerian Armed Forces for all the sacrifice to keep us in peace. And like you said, we are also sensitizing the general public. This is not all about the security agencies. It is all about Nigeria and Nigerians. Because we must all come together, work together, synergize. And then, of course, the symbiotism between the general public and the security agencies will largely contribute to what the security agencies will be able to do. And part of the reason why some of them came forward to say, well, we sometimes give informations, and then during security checks, sometimes some of them will end up arrested. But what we actually agreed, the Director DSS is here. Anybody who is actually volunteering information should bring his telephone number. Let his telephone number be known, let it be profiled, so that in the event of any incident like that, he can be exonerated, because it is a known channel of, back channel of communication. So these are some of the things actually we are doing with the locals, and Yobe here actually, people are really volunteering with credible, factual informations. But notwithstanding, we will keep sensitizing and of course encouraging. And this your visit will further encourage and deepen the resilience of our people, because our people are resilient. Just that, of course, like we all know, the insurgents sometimes will exploit our vulnerability and, of course, certain situations. So that notwithstanding, some of the issues are not that I will just say before the media, but certainly we must all come together, like you said, and by the grace of God, we will do that. Complement the effort of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I know my discussions with him and I know his commitments. Immediately after our meeting as chairman of the Lectured Governors Forum, I went and briefed him, especially the messages from some of the visiting governors from other countries, and I have narrated all that they said, and of course the danger like enumerated here. So we are not taking that lightly, and as leaders, our primary responsibility is to secure the people. And security here in Yobe State is our first line of charge, and we cannot sit back to relax. We will work with you, we will support all the security agencies, particularly the military, and of course, some of the challenges we are facing, how I wish the Nigerian Air Force also are here, so that we want to see the synergy, because some of these things need to be confronted with air power before it comes to certain levels, and it is very, very important. Thank you very much for this visit, and it is quite reassuring. So there is no crime in double assurance. We are really, really happy and grateful. Thank you very much.
Under different levels, so communicating with soldiers, it's something that has been there over the years, and the message is always very clear that they need to do what they're supposed to do and make Nigeria safer for all of us to live. Like I told the governor, Mayor particularly, to reassure the Yobe people that in spite of a few setbacks, they have nothing to fear, because we're going to make Yobe very safe, and by extension the entire northeastern Nigeria.
Okay, well, sir, 3 kilometers away from Buniyadi, Boko Haram members are being sighted. Are you aware of that? And what are you doing in that? Around Buniyadi area, 3 kilometers away, Boko Haram insurgents are being sighted in that area. Are you aware of that? And what
I am sure you heard me clearly when I was addressing the government. That's like, security is everybody's business. It's not only about soldiers. So if you don't get the information, how do we act? So it's important for everybody to come on board to support the military. If you don't get information, it's going to be difficult to act on it. I was a commander here, and I know this place very well, and I know what we did to bring sanity to this place. So it's sad that things are happening now, but I can tell you when I was here, the people were more cooperative. They used to give us information. So for every step Boko Haram takes, I get to know then as a commander. So what has changed?